Go now. 18 Gator.
Get that quarterback, D-line.
80 weapons. 5.
They go with Leonard Fournette, third-year back from LSU. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
After the loss to start out, here's second and 11. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. 5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves him with third and about 6 yards to go.
Ready? 60 Pittsburgh.
Don't get nervous.
Hey, team 6. Team 6.
57. Mike, 57. Let's go.
Minshew throwing on third down. The open man is Shark. It's complete. Touchdown, Jaguars. DJ Chark, his 4th touchdown on the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Those are the drives that prove a lot. You got a rookie quarterback, Charles. You're on the road, takes him down, throws the touchdown pass.
And in a game like this, with, as you described, a rookie quarterback, the team usually says, okay, we got to take care of this guy. We got to protect him. But when he goes out and plays like this on the first drive on the road, he doesn't have to say, I'm here to be your leader. They just need to follow him.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
Let's go.
So here's Dalton and the Bengals now, 1st and 10 at their own 26. They try to run on first down, but this defense says no dice. They stop them a couple yards behind the line of scrimmage. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play, and that'll make it 2nd and 12.
Move.
Kill.
6-6. Pull it high.
So a designed run last play. Now Dalton to pass. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. The first down throw coming for Dalton. He's going to air it out deep for Green. This is caught inside the 15. And this will get him all the way inside of Jacksonville's 10. A big play. Dalton to his favorite receiver, Green. 49 yards. They've made goal line offense a priority on the practice field this week. This is exactly the situation they've been prepping for. And they get him down at the 1. He had the broken tackle, but ultimately could not get into the end zone. He'll get 6 on the ground there, and it'll be 2nd and goal coming up. 2nd and goal from the 1.
Watch QB drop. Watch QB drop. Watch the shit. Watch the
Now it's goal. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. The tally there, -2 yards. Brings up 3rd down.
After a play like that, there should be congratulations all the way around, I think, because if you can stop a big fullback like that, that's not easily done.
Yeah, he does not go down easily. You're right, but he did there.
Let's go. Here we go. Check 48's the mic. Check 48.
Dalton on 3rd and goal. And he's going to go down just just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line. Myles Jack able to record his 5th sack of the season. Bullock's kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So, yes, it's only 3, but at least they're able to answer back after giving up the touchdown to start the game.
Yeah, I like the observation there because getting some points on the board, very positive for them. Feel a little bit better about things because if you don't score, you potentially have opened the door for them to score again, and then you're down 14.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They had the touchdown on the opening drive of the ball game. It was countered by just a field goal. So, hey, if your guys can do that for 4 quarters, you're in good shape.
Yeah, it is a team game, so that's just good complementary football. But, you know, I know I'm no brainiac, but you trade 6s for 3s, things are going to work out in your favor.
It's a gain of 35.
Well, they put it all together on that one. Good vision, good blocking. A toss play to the left. How do you toss it?
Yeah, a toss is the underhand kind of egg toss that pitches. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Nick Vigil showing his strength and quickness there, a loss of 4.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye, that happened fast and a big sack. To try again after the sack. Minshew, and this one into the hands of DJ Shark. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A Jacksonville first down on a pickup of 17.
5.
Get that ball. 50 Cent. Mike, 50 Cent.
Ready?
Minshew, first and 10. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. And they weren't in zone coverage. They were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a Defensive Player of the Year at the other, and they just locked people down.
And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Leonard Fournette with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. This will be fielded at the 8. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Now this throw caught left side. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. Mixon with a first down carry. A.J. Boye up to make the tackle.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
From the 45 on second down. Dalton finding Green complete. They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here. After one, a 14-3 ball game. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up, and he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. That winds up being a 4-yard loss and leads to fourth down. So on fourth down, they bring on the Michigan man, Matt Wild, to kick it away. Back deep for the Jags, D.D. Westbrook. And they'll play keep away from the returner as this one will be marked out of bounds at the 13-yard line. Pretty good spot. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
A pass complete here to Conley. A Jacksonville first down on a pickup of 17.
Down. 18.
So first and 10 now from the 30. They'll go play action here with Minshew. That is caught by Josh Oliver, the former San Jose State Spartan. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Boy, he ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's first and 10 just outside the 30.
Hey, Delta.
Throwing on first down is Minshew. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Bengals grab it. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. A little careless with the football, and he also had a fumble loss last week, didn't he?
He certainly did, and when I'm watching him play, the one thing that comes to mind is always remember, traffic, turbulence, people around you, 2 hands. Get 2 hands on the ball. Grip it tight. I know it looks cool to have it in one hand, but put it away, tuck it away, because you've got to take care of the ball.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, second and 10.
61, matchbox lights.
Dalton here from the gun. He'll find his running back, Joe Mixon. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 23 yards the pickup there. Dalton going to break the huddle, come up first and 10. And he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game. Out of the gun, it's Dalton. He finds his running back, Mixon. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and it'll be second down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Now a first carry from Giovanni Bernard. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. 12 yards that time and a Cincinnati first down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Mixon. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get...
Looking for Green, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 21. I tell you what, credit is due there on them preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him chasing him down and not giving up the pick 6? Because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated. He shook that off and gave great chase and got it done.
Still a great return and very good field position. And they'll get this down to the 10. A gain of 18 and a new set of downs.
And while we're seeing more and more of these plays come from the college game into the NFL, and that one, it was run with great success, how about the evolution of the offensive linemen? We're seeing less and less big guys who can't move, and more guys who are a lot more mobile and can get out in front of that type of a play.
It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets them up now first and goal. They'll try to punch it in with Fournette, and this will result in him losing yardage back to the 3. Play 3 of the drive not as successful. They go backwards after those 2 first down gains. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. They'll give Fournette another crack. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that's going to bring up an interesting 3rd and goal. Now Minshew. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Josh Oliver, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead. No surprise there, 3rd and goal down here. That's where they're going to look for their tight end.
Yeah, you want that big guy running his routes because it doesn't matter who they cover him with. If it's another big guy, he might use his bulk against him. If it's a shorter defender, might go over the top. Either way, you tend to find a little bit of a mismatch in that area.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And this, let's face it, an important drive if they're going to get back into this ballgame.
Think about going into the locker room down 21-10 as opposed to 21-3. 21-10, a little more optimism, a little more bounce around the locker room, a little more discussion about how they're going to finish this thing off. 21-3, I think discouragement clouds that locker room.
Yeah, and I think a touchdown much bigger than a field goal on this drive just to get into the end zone and get that momentum. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
SOS. Sling.
Move.
Throwing, Dalton. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Yannick Ngakoue able to record his 5th sack of the season. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. So the sack, and now it's 3rd and long for Dalton and the Bengals.
Heavy.
From the gun, Dalton looks to throw. He's got his man, Boyd. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Check. Motion to back.
93, 52, 93, 44. Here you go.
Dalton, 1st and 10. Gets it to his running back, Bernard.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware of ball making.
First down pass play, 2nd and 3. Here's Dalton. Got a man open, it's Ross. And he goes out of bounds, it looks like right at the 50. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. Andy Dalton now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10. From midfield here, Dalton. Open man is Ross, complete. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. So 2nd and inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker.
Mike 48.
Here you go, 368.
And it'll be Dalton again. He's going to air it out deep for Green. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
He gets this one to Boyd. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Dalton's going to break the huddle, come up 1st and 10. And he's 6 of 7 now on this drive.
93, 52, 93, 44. Here you go.
48, Mike. Watch the curl. 48.
Here you go.
Dalton operating in the red zone now. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Intended for Joe Mixon. Incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To throw again. Dalton. And he's got his big tight end, Eifert, and it's a Bengal touchdown. Tyler Eifert in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bengals are able to cut into this lead. On for the point after is Randy Bullock. It's up and good, and the lead is down now at 11. It's 21-10. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Again, it's Mixon. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Come off the ball. Here we go, here we go. Motion, motion, motion.
2 by 2. Move. Hey, Haywood.
Let's go. Strip the ball. Strip that.
Operating from the gun. Dalton airing one out for Boyd. And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That's a gain of nearly 40 yards on 3rd and medium to pick up the first. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. From the gun, Dalton. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Miles Jack. And they will score. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. He is a difference maker at the linebacker position. He had a pick 6 last year, remember it. But it's different for those guys, isn't it, than a corner or a safety?
It certainly is, because sometimes they're pattern reading, seeing what the receivers are doing. Sometimes they're spot dropping, just getting to a place on the field and finding the quarterback and going to the ball. But remember this, these linebackers, at one time in their life, a lot of them were running backs. And they love having the ball back in their hands and making big moves towards the end zone.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And following the pick 6, and decent field position and throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
Again, here's Bernard. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
Back-to-back 4-yard runs. Now, look, if they just do that all the way downfield, ball ends up in the end zone, but that's a little difficult to do.
Yeah, I think now 3rd and 2, that defense ready to stiffen up and stop that run.
48's the mic. Check, 48's the mic. Bang.
Nice.
Hey, switch gears. Tight dog.
On 3rd down, Bernard. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively, and it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard.
Here you go, can.
Hey, alert 3. Shoot.
They'll run. This is Bernard. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Dalton with a give here to Mixon. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Check 26. Hey, alert 48.
Here you go. 93, 50,
And now to the air, Dalton. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Yannick Ngakoue in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. So the sack, and now it's 3rd and long for Dalton and the Bengals.
Watch the run. I got you, baby. I got you. Mike 48. I got one. 48.
Here you go, can. Hey, keep it.
Operating from the gun, Dalton. Got a man, it's Ross, complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 45-yard line. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
You got tight right there. Watch the safety.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. Telvin Smith that time there to make the play.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Hey, echo.
Mike 48.
From the 40 now on 2nd down. Dalton, and the catch good. It's Eifert. And he gets it down to the 32. That one a first down pickup of 8. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. And now a carry here for their fullback. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And he's all the way down to the 13-yard line. That good for 19 and a first down. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Watch the screen.
Regular.
Now Dalton with a 1st and 10. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked by Ronnie Harrison. And he will bring it out past the 20-yard line.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
Now Leonard Fournette, and he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the fourth quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Nick Perry able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Call that a gain of 38. A big march forward on the third down conversion. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up first and 10.
Smooth. Mike's 50. Hey, tighten down. There you go.
Now Minshew on first and 10. And he'll get that to Fournette, complete. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make this a second and 13.
Ain't no such thing as a loss.
Hey, Zoo. This is the match.
Throwing on second down now, Minshew. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Carl Lawson just creating a disaster there for the offense as that one goes 16 yards in the wrong direction. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. Looking to throw it, Minshew. And he's going to go down again. Carl Lawson picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
Fielded at about the 28. That'll wind up being a 50-yard punt, though they do get 10 back on the return. And the Bengals will take over here first and 10. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10.
Hey, 4 down.
Yeah, 5-6.
48. Hey, we don't like the 48 right now. Let's go. Watch the screen. Pass. Check. 48's the mic. Check.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure. The backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
Second and 10. Dalton once more. And that one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football here. Nearly a 4th pick. And it's third down. Now the Bengals on third down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is third and 10.
44. Here you go.
Check. 48's the mic.
Hey. 2 by 2. Move.
Jim.
Hey. High 7. Over here.
From the gun, Dalton. Airing one out for Boyd. And unable to connect, incomplete. Give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down.
48's the mic. Hey, let's get off the field, G.
Bengals going for it. Here's Dalton. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Yannick Ngakoue. And the Jags take over in terrific field position.
Go! 30 base.
Fournette, a first down carry. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 11 yards there for Jacksonville and a first down as well. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all three still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass out to the right side before lost yardage.
Terrific read, better execution, and done with a lot of enthusiasm, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
They saw it all the way, ran to the football, and caused a nice play.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. D.D. Westbrook with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead. He has really settled in throwing the football, and that touchdown here in the fourth quarter gives him a pretty comfortable cushion.
He may be a rookie, but he's playing like fourth quarter, and the QBing is easy. How about this guy? Youngster, not worried about anything, just cutting it loose and having fun.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. This is taken at the 3. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
Let's go. First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And last time out, went for it on fourth down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. Call it a loss of 2 on the play, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. Boy, and now they can't even get a play off. He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long.
48 the mic. I got him. Slam.
After the penalty, it's Mixon. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. He has just been completely taken out of this game. We're in the fourth quarter. He's single digits in the rushing department.
And I know we look at him because the numbers do go to his production, but how about the guys blocking for him? They don't just have his number as a ball carrier. They've got the number of the offensive line and the other guys because they're getting to him before he can get started.
Here's Matt Weil now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it.
I don't know why, but it's always agonizing to me to see a guy make a mistake in this phase of the game because you can it's all on him. All eyes there. He's got a chance to make a punt return, and instead he ends up putting it on the carpet.
Puts it on the carpet. The little rubber pellets shoot up. Never a good sign for a returner on this field turf surface.
No, not at all. And a bunch of them go up when they're all trying to get to the football, don't they?
It's a loss of a yard. And it's third down.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long.
Ready.
And they will take a knee here. So this will be a win for Jacksonville. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
Hey,
what's up?
So for the Jaguars,
who was the breakout?
Up to 5-2
my middle
linebacker.
I thought it was
Chark. Meanwhile, for the Bengals,
I don't think I got it though.
Going south quickly as they fall now,
and I really wanted him to get him because he's gonna for sure he's gonna finish with just like an upgrade at the end of the year.
Davis and our entire crew,
I already know he is because he's been getting me a lot of picks.
Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL.
Just that this guy never threw it to the middle.
I thought you were gonna return that punt for a second.
Oh wait, I got 3 tackles for loss. Never mind, he got it.
I actually really thought you were gonna get that punt return, to be honest.
Me too. Oh, you were the one watching? Dude, Minshew has been going off for me. 13 of 14.
He's gonna. You think he's #1 in passing?
Oh no.
I'm pretty sure because.
And they were like that. Leonard Fournette has 12 touchdowns.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
yeah, you're leading in yards and passing touchdowns.
Damn.
So, question: is the Titans user good or bad?
On what? On here?
BL. Yeah. Because I play him next week.
His record shows he's good, but I remember him beating him easily.
Okay. Should I play him next week? I'm trying to find out.
Training boost on my DBs.
So Jacobs goes to Star.
Yep. Hopefully, let me see. Pretty sure he did 3 tackles for loss and shit. It'd be some BS if not. I won't speak for anyone else on the team, but I'm pretty happy with my performance. You know how elite players always say. The game started to slow down for me. Yeah, I finally understand what that means. Relax, you don't gotta flex on us like that.
Bro, I'm waiting for Perryman to get a breakout. My man is leading second in touchdown. Well, like second for my team.
No.
And he still hasn't had a breakout yet.
This Bengals guy, not gonna lie, he was pretty good. I just really outplayed him so bad.
Like literally, Perryman already has 5 touchdowns and no breakout. Come on. Yeah, man. Or no.
Come on, Jacobs get a speed upgrade? Nope. Got a strength one.
What does strength do for a linebacker? Is it just a shed?
I guess.
Because I never really understood what strength does.
Like picks, so they could outbody them.
Oh, yeah.
Miles Jack had a good game too. Yannick Ngakwe. Hopefully he gets one. He got 3 sacks or 4. Ooh, Josh Allen with 1. Let's give him power rusher. I switched to the multiple D. Ooh, he got a hit power one.
I don't know, to be honest, whenever I use multiple D, it gets me confused in the formations.
No, it's because I want to use the 4-3 and the 3-4 now. Because I like using the 3-4 for like run heavy people and the 4-3 for pass heavy people.
Mm-hmm.
Because the 3-4 doesn't defend the out routes, but the 4-3 does. I'm gonna change. I think I'm gonna do an adjustment to make. I don't think there's a way, is there? Is there a way to make like on the 3-4 to have a different left end and then to be able to move Josh Allen to left outside linebacker?
I feel like, well, oh yeah, go to formation subs.
Formations.
Like,
Where's that at?
my coach. Formation subs.
Alright, yeah.
And then go to defense, and then click to the playbook you want. I mean, like the formation.
Wow. But my defensive playbook is multiple D now. And that can't be one of my defensive playbooks for the coach.
Oh yeah.
That's gay. That's really gay. What should I do then? I gotta find myself a defensive playbook now. Because I can't use. Basically, I just need one that has the 4-3, the 3-4, and dime. Because that's all I use.
Don't forget to turn off your stream. They're gonna hear your tactics.
Oh yeah, I forgot to turn it off.